If you get confused watching some of the Notion workspaces and trying to understand how you can have a database inside of a database, then stick around and I'll tell you how. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay part of the conversation. For free Notion templates, check out the link in the description below. In this video, I'm going to go over how you can put a database inside of a page of another database. As you can see on screen, I have two different databases, and in Notion you can view them like tables, like I have on screen, or you can view them as a board, in a gallery, calendar, and a list view. For this video, I'm going to stick with just the table database view, just to keep things consistent and easy for me. So we have database 1, and we have row 1, row 2, and row 3, and then we have two properties in database 1 property 1, and database property 2. Then we've got another database, so database 2, with 3 rows and 2 properties. Now the first thing I need to do if I want to put a database inside of a database is copy the link to one of the databases. So I've copied the link of database 2, and now because of the way Notion works, each row in a database is its own page. So I'm now in database 1, row 1, and I can paste that link of database 2 into this page. So now I have database 2 inside of database 1, row 1. And if I change any of the properties in database 2, or change any of the properties in database 1, row 1, they will be reflected in those big views that we had at the beginning. So you can see database 1, row 1 now has hello, and database 2, row 3 in property 1 now has text. And this works both ways, so if I add something in database 2, property 2, row 3, and put something in there, so when we access database 1, row 1 as the page, the database that we've put into that page shows that property change from the database. But if we come out of that page and go into row 2, this is a different page in database 1, and we haven't put database 2 in there yet. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the link of database 1, and I'm going to paste that link into row 2. So now I have database 1 inside row 2, which is a page inside of database 1. This means I can actually change the properties of this page from the database view we have in the page. So if I add writing into property 1, you can see it now reflects in that page because it's the same thing. And you can see as we click on open, it won't open any other page because we're already in the page. However, if we click on row 1, it will then take us to that page we had before. So now we're in database 1, row 1, but this is where we put that database 2 link in. Now if we go into database 2, we can still paste that database 1 link into the pages in this database. So I'm now in database 1, row 1, which is a page, and I've pasted the database 1 into this page. Now if you always want to have database 2 in your pages of database 1, like a template, then you go into database 1, add a new template, and then we need to copy the database 2 link, go back to the template and edit the template, and now we can paste database 2 into the database 1 template. So I've labeled this database 2 template, and this is a template page in database 1. You can see at the top, you are editing database 1. So now when I go into a page or a row in database 1, they are the same thing, I can then push that template button and it will automatically put the link of database 2 into this page. Now that template is only in database 1, so if we go into database 2 row 2, we're now in database 2 and there is no template in this database. So you would have to create your own template in database 2 to have database 1 in there. Now the biggest advantage of being able to do this is for navigation. So you can see I'm in database 1 row 1 and I can go straight to database 2 row 1 by just clicking once. And then when I'm there, I can go back to database 1, row 2, because the link is there, and then go to database 1, row 1, database 2, row 2, and I can very quickly navigate through all of these different databases. This means I can access almost all of the data in my Notion workspace with just 2 or 3 clicks. If you're interested to learn a little bit more about Notion, check out this video over here, and I'll see you there.